Dear black community, help me understand why is there so much straight black man bashing lately? Like, maybe because I've been watching so much media and all the other stuff, and I'm a film major and all the other stuff, and like, look, I'm not trying to be smart when I say this, or like I need to check. Like, I've heard, like, I get into these debates all the time that sometimes straight black men are the problem. It was one of the reasons why I started my documentary, Black Community, Where Are We Going? And I like, I'm not going. I don't want to say I've been oblivious to it all, but it's just I've always seen black people working every time. Like, everywhere I go, I see black people working. Like there is racism there. Like, I'm not oblivious to the racism. I know my history. All right, I study up on my history. I know about racism and all that other stuff. I'm not even talking to white people. We're not even explaining white people and the white people. This is for the black community. Help me understand, why is there so much straight black men bashing? Like, leave the white people out of this and all the other stuff. It's not. This is not me talking for the white. This is talking to the black community and problems we have in the black community, which I know white people are the cause for majority of shit that's going on in the black community. But this is for like this is like a black talk. Like, I want y'all to look at this as a black talk, because I feel like when y'all not blaming straight white man, y'all blaming straight black man, and like like a lot of straight black men, we've been on that. I feel like we've been a sacrificial lamb of a lot of shit. It's just like we're low. To me, it's low hanging fruit. Like, what's going on is, well, straight black man, it was all because a straight black man did this or a straight black man did that. I and then, like, this is just me. It's just like I'm watching this, and I know the term. You know, people say if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Like, and I'm like, but I look. This is just me being curious. I'm legitimately being curious when I say this. Like, I've been trying to do this video so much, and like I've like messed up on this like so many times. But I just want to know, and if anybody out there answers, just give me a legitimate answer. What's with all the straight black men bashing? Because to me, we got to come together as a community, and I've always said this: we need to come together. This is like, there's a lot of things both sides could take, and then we can make it better. All right. I just don't want to straight, like, I don't blame all my problems on black women. I don't blame all my problems on black men. I always said we as a community, we need to come together and then like make shit right. Like, I will say that first things first, us as black men, we need to come together. We need to solve our own shit, and then like love our black women and all that other stuff. Because let's be real, like, I know a lot of you black women feel like you're at the bottom of the totem pole and all that other stuff. We're at that bottom too. All right, like, we're right there. To me, it's not even like y'all lower than us. I feel like we're right there beside you, and this is my opinion. It's like no one's above the other person. We're right there beside you. I understand that, you know, some people voted black women as the least desirable and all that other stuff, but even throughout all that, we're right there beside you. And like, to me, like, no one's above the other. It's like, this is the epitome. To me, this is the epitome of crabs in a barrel, because it's like we're pulling each other down, and like, but as a black men I like legitimately do want to know. I feel like why do people like come at us so much? Because to me, it's just not fair, and I want to, and I like this is me, I guess, extending the olive branch because I've always been sitting there willing to listen. That's why I made that black community. Where are we going? And I try to like I got to me I want to like talk to more black women because I did talk to. I feel like I got even with that. I grabbed different types of black people and how they felt about things, and I'm proud of that documentary. I even got women's opinions and all that other stuff, and I would love more women's opinions. Like I want to talk to more women. It's not even like I'm not trying to hear your shit. I want to talk to more people, like especially in that type of platform. I want to know why do you feel this way, and like what can we do to come together? And to me, I feel like I already know this answer. It's just that we need to, as a community, need to rise, and we've been saying this for like since we've gotten to America. Like, we need to rise together as a people and all that other stuff. It's like, we already know the answer. I feel like that is the answer. How do we get there? How are we going to rise as a people? I think that's a better question. Because we have to rise together. And maybe going back to I would say going back to the motherland might be it. But I think my father was right. There's no place for a black man, especially like someone that's been Americanized like us. There's no place for us to go. We have to settle wherever we have, and then that's why I feel like our race, a black race, is based on survival, where every other race isn't. It's just like you do your job, you live, you do your job, you die. As far as black people go, we're like, we gotta survive to the next day. Like, we're surviving to the next day. We're not living, we're surviving. Like, when are we going to get to the day where we can just live? And I think that's where I want us to be, where we can live and not survive. Because I'm thinking about good times. And what's the one line that comes out is keeping your head above water, making a way when we can. All right, that's surviving. Scratching and surviving. Right, that's not living. All right, but so like this is me coming to you as a straight black man. What is the problem? And like I want solutions, or how can we? And don't give me check your privilege either, because that doesn't mean anything to me. Like I'm still willing to hear you out, but to me, check your privilege is not a good answer. If it's just like, because I'm gonna just tell you what privilege, because I've heard this a lot. Because like, and I tell people, you want us to do something. You want us to do things that requires us owning things, and we don't own nothing. If we own shit, maybe it was different, but we don't own a lot of shit. So, like, we're like, when I tell you we're there with you, and like your struggle is our struggle, like a lot of like I know a lot of black women is like, it seems like no black men. It's like we don't own shit. It's like if we own shit, yes, I feel like that be one thing. But since we don't own shit, we can't really do much as you. But like I said, me as a straight black man, I'm coming to you, especially black women, even gay black men. I'm coming to you. What is the problem? And like, let's get to a point where we're solving shit and not just yelling at each other's throats. Like, I want solutions. And I think that's the thing about men. Like, y'all can complain and all that other stuff, but we are here to get job done. Like, whatever the problem is, and I feel like that's always been men. Get the job done. Wherever it needs to get done, we'll get it done. And this is gonna have to do, because I'm not starting over again. Alright. My name is Oscar Fly. Let me know what we gotta do. Peace.